Hey guys, we're back. We're going to do some more drafting today. Hope you guys have enjoyed the draft videos so far. Just to be very, very upfront, I am by no means an experienced drafter, so I'm just having fun learning the set. If you guys want to come along on this journey with me, and it might be a bumpy road, we're learning. So we're Platinum Tier 4. We'll be getting back to some kind of more standard videos in a bit, but for the moment I'm kind of on a draft tear, and so let's get into the draft. If you guys haven't seen more of my videos, what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to be releasing one video a day to try to give you guys some consistency. So I hope you like the content. If you like the content, please do consider subscribing, liking, or adding a comment if you feel the need. It would definitely help the channel. So here we are for the first pick. We've got Skrelv's Hive, which can be very game-breaking if you get it on turn 2. I've definitely lost this card a number of times. Other picks in this pack that seem strong, we've got Ruthless Predation, which is pretty good green removal in one of the stronger colors, in my opinion. I think red-green is probably the strongest combination of colors, but there are certainly other great cards too. Furnace Punisher is a 3/3 for 3 with Menace and kind of an ability that doesn't really happen. Is still a very good card. I think we are going to try to build around Skrelv's Hive because this, if we have it right at the beginning, we can just try to totally set up for it. And I'm game. So I think we're going to go for that. But there are other good cards in the pack. I think those are the two other big ones. So let's take this and see what happens. All right, so this is a great pickup. Jawbone Duelist is early. It helps get that toxic damage in. And then the other cards here that are very strong, so Lattice Blade Mantis is one of the best 4-drops, I believe, in the set. We could take it here just to kind of see if this deck sort of opens up, but given that we first picked a Skrelv's Hive, I think it would be a little crazy not to take the Jawbone Duelist here. So I'm going to try to kind of push that. If we get like the Incisor Glider to wheel, this would be a great pickup. So I think we're going to take the Duelist and we'll see where it goes. I guess the player took the rare, so we don't really know what colors they want to go. So now by like the third pick, fourth pick, we're going to start looking at what colors are coming through. You have some extremely good red cards coming through. So both Chimney Rabble and Hazardous Blast are just very, very high-level red cards. Green is not so great. I mean, Adaptive Spore Singer is a fine card. These two are kind of bad. And then you've got black with Annihilating Glare, which is still great removal. You have Centurion, which is great. This guy looks pretty great. And then in white, we've got the sort of unconditional removal, which is wonderful. I think we're going to take that. Necrogen Communion, what is this? Okay, so you just give something toxic to... That seems all right. I think I'm just going to take the removal spell here. I don't know how good this Necrotitan is, but it seems kind of cool. Should be good in this deck. Maybe that was the pick. I don't know. Black-white is definitely a good color combo for Skrelv's Hive. We could also go like white-green. And Attendant here definitely helps create creatures for what we're looking to do. That being said, what else do we have? We've got this guy proliferates. Okay. You give them poison counters. It's all right. Feed the infection. Okay, draw some cards. Titanic Growth is great just to push stuff through. Basilisk is also toxic and kind of helps move things forward. I like that. I think this might actually be a Titanic Growth pick here, though. The white is strong, and what we need is to be able to continue pushing through. And I think Titanic Growth is what I'm looking for. So I don't know if that was right, but that's the direction we're going. There's another Ravenous Necrotitan. Okay, so When he enters the battlefield, sack a creature unless they have 3 or more poison counters. I mean, we're definitely looking to do that. Man, I don't know how good this card is. Because a fair amount of the game, they may not have that many poison counters, and so, you know, it actually works great with Skrell's Hive, though, if you think about it. We're looking to just sack like one of these little 1/1 colorless can't block guys. That's pretty great. However, we've got Ruthless Predation if we want to go that direction. I think I'm going to take the Necrotitan. I've never played with it, and it seems like it might be a really good fit for this deck. And maybe we just go 3-color. Because Rot Priest is definitely, you know, going to be great in this deck as well. Tyvar, let's see, Tyvar, tap a target creature. Okay. He doesn't seem that amazing, actually. I mean, maybe he's okay, but I'm not that excited. Skull Bomb is good to get our stuff over the top, but I don't want to take it this highly. I think it's going to be Rot Priest, and we'll see if we go that direction. Okay, so now we have Offer Immortality. This is right up the alley of what we want to do. Although, so is Sinnoh Dancer. Sinnoh Dancer helps kind of tap their stuff down, allows us to push through. We still don't know, you know, what color combo we're looking to be here. Maybe all 3. Paladin of Predation is fun. It is late, though, so I'm not as excited about it. Offer of Immortality is very, very good. Good trick, but I think I have a little more white, so I'm not sure. I think we're going to take this and see what happens. Okay, so we've got a big boom boom here for green, and then we have Lightbringer, which is a decent 3-drop. I mean, it's a 3-power, but it's not exactly on plan with what we're looking to do with all of the toxic. So, yeah, I'm not sure what we do here. I think I'm happy to pick up Lightbringer. It's kind of a mid-range thing that sort of gets in the way. Okay, Complete Devotion is great. I can't believe this Punisher Wield. This was like a first pick, I thought. Yeah, so red is way open. But I think the card for us is still Complete Devotion. Okay, and then here, let's see. Okay, this is a late game card. We don't have any red or any reason to go red. Vanish is kind of slow, but it works. We could also try to go with a bit more artifact kind of stuff. I think I'm going to take Vanish here. Annihilating Glare, I think, is fine. Cutthroat is actually pretty good in this deck if we make a lot of little guys. So maybe Cutthroat is the play. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to take Cutthroat here. And then I guess we'll just pick up this other black card. Alright, so maybe we're going to be like white-black, splash green or something like that. I'm not really sure. Okay, Glissa, Sunslayer. This card is totally bonkers. First strike, Death Touch. So it just kills anything. And unless something has first strike, good luck. And it also has other abilities. Like First Strike Death Touch would be enough. There are other cards in this pack. Like Flensing Raptor is great. Drown and Ichor is also great. Those are both cards, but we're taking Glissa. Okay. Karumonix the Rat King. So it has Toxic, and it has, and other rats have Toxic. Okay, so we can reveal rat cards. Alright, so he's a 3/3 for 3 that has Toxic 1, which is cool. You know, maybe that's enough. We have some green-black. We're probably going to be 3-color, I mean, if we're being honest here. And I think this is probably the pick, actually. Stinging Hivemaster is fine. Shieldred's Headcleaver is fine. We have a fair amount of white already, and I think that Like we want to include green also, so we're just going all three colors. Slaughter Singer is great. Okay, I'll happily take another Rot Priest. This is really coming together. Other cards that are notable here for us, Plague Nurse, if that comes back. I mean, we're happy to take a Dune Mover, Blight Belly Rat, Hive Master. These are all good cards, but Rat Priest is kind of in a class above those. So it's cool that we're seeing a lot of Toxic here. I think it's going to be a pretty solidly 3-color deck. So we're going to be looking for cards to do fixing. Definitely Terramorphic Expanse, or maybe like other forms of fixing that we see. We could take a little higher than we would otherwise. Okay, so here I think it's okay. I've actually seen Flesh Cutter do a lot of work. This is an equipment that actually creates more creatures, which by itself is pretty nuts. I guess if I didn't see this here, I would probably take Ichor Spit, just because it is Death Touch, it's got Toxic, it's on color. I think we want the Flesh Cutter though. This will help us really create more nonsense. By the way, this rare is totally nuts. If we were playing that, I mean, I've just seen this thing do a lot of work. So, but I think it's Flesh Cutter. Okay, here we're taking, wow, we've got Battle Chair, Cultivator, and Twilight. Green Sun's Twilight is quite good. It's a bit slow. Battle Chair is pretty nuts. You can just equip it on anything. It's a 6/6, comes in. It's a very good game-ending card. I don't know which one of these is better. I think like this is great. I don't know. I'm not actually sure which of these is better. I think I'm going to take Battle Chair here. Just I haven't had enough chance to play with both of those cards. I do know that Battle Chair is pretty nuts. Alright, so what have we got here? I think here we might actually want to take the Prophetic Prism just to help with all the color nonsense. Offer of Immortality is also great. Steward is fine to push stuff through. Even Maze's Mantle is fine. But I think we want the Prism just to help fix. Okay, we're going to have a lot of creatures. Happy to pick up another Centurion here. We could take the Sinnoh Dancer. Actually. Yeah, we have a fair amount of Toxic. I don't know, actually, about this pick. Maybe Sinnoh Dancer is better here. It's really what we're trying to do. Yeah, I think we'll take the Sinnoh Dancer. Okay, Whisper of the Dross helps proliferate, which I like. Also, minor removal. This one helps us get some cards and give them a poison counter. I like that too. Doesn't affect the board. Yeah, we're pretty late on 3 jobs. Maybe we take that or Maze's Mantle. I'm not really sure. Whisper of the Dross is fine. Okay, here's some removal, and then they gain a poison counter. Happy to take that. I mean, Spore Singer is good too. Just push stuff through or proliferate. It's kind of nice. I think, let's look at our creature count, 11. I think we're still taking Vraska's Fall here. I think it's what I want. I'll take another Lightbringer. We don't have too many artifacts. I don't really see Enforcer being that great in our deck. Actually, that might not be true. We have a number of all the little 1/1s come in as artifact creatures, so it's a little bit more than we think. Okay, Spore Singer is fine. I think we want another trick. We've got Titanic Growth. Yeah, okay. Thirsting Roots. We might actually play this just because we need to for the 3 colors. All right, here we have Flensing Raptor. I think is very good. However, Kaido's really nice. I mean, then we're looking at like a 4-color deck, which might just be crazy. I think that's a little bit too much. I think Porcelain Zealot is actually the pick. this helps out, push through stuff through, and if we have toxic, it's even better. I think that is the pick. We've also got removal here. I still think it's going to be Zealot, though. All right, here I like Titanic Growth. I think we already have some stuff that's low drops. Gladiator's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Titanic Growth, I think. Noxious Assault is a lot of fun just to like push through and win. I don't know if we have enough creatures to support it. We've got a couple. I think I need a couple more. I think I want to take the Head Cleaver here. But this is definitely something that if it comes back or if we see it again, we'd be happy to pick up. Okay, we can take another Whisper. Cutthroat is still good. Spore Singer is also good at pushing stuff through. Yeah, I think we're starting to get a bit more creatures. I think I want Spore Singer here. All right, there's the Paladin, which I would like one late drop. This is pretty good. There's another Prophetic Prism. I don't know that we need two. Although we do have like double black, double green. Yeah, I guess I think we have a late drop. I guess I'm okay taking the Prism. That might be too much, but it is nice. Okay, there's another Paladin we could pick up. There's Conduit of Worlds. Play lands, make graveyard. Wow. Okay, I mean, that seems pretty good. It's a bit slow. I guess you just replay stuff. I mean, it seems cool. I'm happy to try it. I don't think we're going to play this sports. We have enough cards. Let's just take the land. Here, I guess we could pick up another 5. Either that or a Cultivator. Actually, Cultivator could help get things going. We already have some low drops. It does help us move forward a little bit. So, yeah, maybe it's Cultivator or here. A lot of these picks I'm really unsure of. So, here we want Vraska's Fall. Like, we have just way more cards than we can play, and that's fine. Move forward. Okay. I don't think we care about that. It's okay. I guess we have a lot of permanents. Maze's Mantle's a nice trick with Infect, or Toxic, whatever you want to call it. We might use the Bardyke. We have tons and tons of playables here, so lots of cuts. Okay, let's just cut the obvious ones here. Don't think we necessarily need this. Kind of curious to see if Conduit is good. I mean, I've seen Conduit played against me, and it seemed pretty good. Him just being able to like replay multiple spells or a spell over and over again seemed very good. Don't know if we need to vanish. Let's just, we can add stuff back in. Wow, this is still 48. I think we're okay going 16 land here. just because we have a fairly low curve. Well, we have a bunch of 4-drops. Yeah, 17 might be all right. But we do have like the 2 prophetic prisms, so maybe 16 is fine. Got 15 creatures, which is pretty good. That feels good. Maybe we don't need Scrap Trap. Okay, what do we have for tricks? We've got Titanic Growth, Offer of Immortality, Maze's Mantle, Complete Devotion. Okay, we might have a little bit too much there. For removal, we've got Planar Disruption, Whisper of the Dross, Vraska's Fall. I think if possible, I want both these Prophetic Prisms. We've already made a lot of tough cuts. We've got 4 tricks right now. So maybe we cut Spore Singer. I like Spore Singer quite a bit, though. And then I think we go down to 16 land. Let's take a look at the split. Pretty even right across the board. So I think if we need an extra, so we've got double green, double black. We have some early white. Maybe like 5, 5, 6. Actually, I think we keep one more green, and then we cut a swamp. So like this, 5, 5, 6. Really are going to be leaning on these Prophetic Prisms. This is 41. How good is Conduit of Worlds in this deck? I guess being able to play lands is kind of funny with Hunter Maze, so we can kind of keep recurring it. That's actually kind of cool. And now we've got 12 creatures and 13 non-creatures. So maybe we cut a trick. I think I like the ones that pump more. Okay, now we've got 12 creatures. Battle Chair is kind of a creature, so it's sort of like 13 creatures. That's pretty creature light. I could see maybe even cutting a Titanic Growth to get more creatures in here. Also with 3-color, I think Rustfind is less likely to happen, so I'm going to cut that. I think we just want some more cards that sort of threaten. We just need some more bodies. So I think I like adding Spore Singer back in. And how much toxic do we have? We have Flesh Cutter, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. So we have a smattering of toxic. Yeah, I think this is still a little bit creature light. 12 creatures. Maybe we cut down to 1 Sinew Dancer. We could bring in like Cutthroat here or even Lightbringer. I guess we do have the Infested Flesh Cutter and a Battle Chair. So Lightbringer is not just terrible. And since we don't have a ton of creatures, maybe Centurion's not quite as good. So maybe we up our Lightbringer count. I think 1 Sinew Dancer is probably a good place. We just don't have enough toxic to do 2 of these, I think, personally. Now we've, again, still got 12 creatures and 12 non-creatures. But it's sort of like 13 creatures with the Battle Chair. Since we are kind of creature light, we could consider bringing in like Bardyke. What would we cut? Maybe we can fit in the other Lightbringer. Like we have a decent curve. I think I'd run it like this. Yeah, let's try it like this, see how it goes. If it's like super creature light, maybe we find something else to cut. Let's give it a go. So I welcome comments. If you guys, want to tell me, oh my God, you totally train wrecked this draft. Here's what I would have done differently. I would love to hear it because it's all learning for me, and let's just have some fun. All right, I love this open. We've got all 3 colors with our Prophetic Prism and Glissa. I think we're on the plan of just play Glissa and win the game. I like that plan. What does this thing even do if it hits? I'm not even sure what it does. Okay. You draw cards and lose life. That sounds amazing. Well, so much for that. That was awkward. I guess we gotta start trying to race this thing. Let's Adaptive Spore Singer. It kind of sucks not having a creature to help push with this thing. Otherwise, we're just trying to find a 2-drop off Prism, and I don't really like that. So I think we're just doing Spore Singer here. So he also has an Infect deck, and possibly a better one. Here we could save the complete devotion in order to block him. That is awkward. Okay, that's too bad. Do we go this one first, or we just kind of go Prism and hope to draw a creature here? I think we go Prism. Okay, there's the Battle Chair. Alright, I guess that'll do it. Alyssa did not get there. Man, Evolving Adapted turn 1. This feels like a constructed deck. We could drop Lightbringer here, but we're not really excited about blocking anyways because we want him to get going with Fleshcutter. I think we just do Vraska's Fall. I guess we could drop Lightbringer and then trade with the Adaptive to make sure we get rid of this one, but I think this is fine. Otherwise, I suppose we play Lightbringer and the next turn we'll have not even enough mana, never mind. Yeah, I think we go Vraska's Fall right here. And we can kind of stem the bleeding if we have to with... I guess we play Lightbringer to trade. And he's got 3/3s for days. This might be the shortest draft you've ever seen. Alright, he's going to drop another 3/3 next turn. What's the play? We get our Sinew Dancer out and Planar Disruption. We don't have enough white sources for all of that. Okay, I think we've got a Prophetic Prism. Hope to draw well. Now we can do both Planar Disruption and Sinew Dancer. So let's disrupt his flying 3/3. Probably still dead. So the answer is probably just chumping 1/1. And now we are totally dead. Okay, remind me to not go 3-color again. This does seem to be kind of a train wreck. Can we make any changes to make this thing less likely to die? Let's get, I guess, Cultivator to help get started. Conduit of Worlds is cool, but it's kind of slow and dirtily. Like, I like all the fixing, but it is kind of slow. So let's get some more bodies in here. Let's get a Cultivator and a Lightbringer. So now we're up to 14 creatures. Maybe cut a Titanic Growth for a Bardyke. So now we have just one double green, one double black. I think this is still how I want to do the split, so let's try this. Yeah, I think our deck was a little bit too fancy. The sheer amount of value you get out of Incubation Sac, it's kind of like the draft version of the Reckless Bankbuster, or the whatever that thing is called, the Reckoner Bankbuster in Constructed. Yeah, just a very solid 3-for-1. Okay. Not super in love with this, but I will keep it. Okay, that was a nice pickup. Okay, he's stuck on land and we're stuck on land. Okay, now I think we just do Lightbringer and then just push. I don't think we need to do Spore Singer because we don't need to push through anything right now. Okay, he's got more action. Guy's hitting lands like a boss. Alright, now let's push our Lightbringer through. I guess we could proliferate and then tap him down. I actually kind of like that a little bit more because getting the next poison counter is going to be a little tricky otherwise. So maybe we do that. Oh wait, hang on a second. Wait a second, I thought this let me tap one. Okay. Oh, there we go. So we're not pushing quite as much damage, but now we can reliably tap stuff. I think I just go Head Cleaver here. Let's see, Rot Priest. Yeah, we don't have any other toxic yet. I guess Rot Priest is pretty good. Although we can give Death Touch to this, and that seems a little better. I think I want to get Head Cleaver down first. Opponent is deep in the tank. Sure, that's annoying. So maybe he has like the +1/+3 in flying 1 mana blue trick. Otherwise I assume he'd be attaching this to something. Opponent is super deep in the tank. Or possibly just timed out. I think we don't attack with Head Cleaver just yet. We want to be able to give it Death Touch beforehand. He can remove these to draw a card, discard a card, and do 3 damage to something. That's gross. Alright, now I think we can't attack with Spore Singer, but we can get in with Lightbringer. Although he just blocks with the 1/4 here. It's kind of annoying. He wants to trade Anointer for Rot Priest, which we do not want to make that trade if we can avoid it. I don't think that actually helps us. I think we just, unfortunately, play Lightbringer and sit. This is kind of a nice combo, Churning Reservoir and Ichorplate Golem. It's pretty nice. And he is a 3-color deck, okay. So here he probably kills one of our Lightbringers. Yep. That's terrible. So now he can sacrifice his 1/1. Ugh, that is awful. No good attacks. And that reservoir is really going to work. Like that plus the Ichorplate Golem is just nasty. Okay, might as well get Skrill's Hive going. Makes me wonder what he splashed green for. Maybe like Missouri, possibly? Oh, I didn't even realize we have lifelink now. That's kind of cool. That is really nice, actually. Miglaws, okay. This guy has just some very nice crazy bombs. I think this game is falling more and more out of reach, unfortunately. And that's going to do it. Okay, 0-3. That was the quickest draft. Whew, that was brutal. Thank you guys for watching. Again, as you can tell, I do not know this draft format yet, so very much sort of a learning in progress, but thank you guys for watching. Again, if you have any fun watching my videos, please comment or subscribe, and we'll see you next time.